Hello YouTube, this is Dark Mega Beast 8990 doing a deck profile on my Gishkis. So we'll get started on my monsters. Two Atlantean attack squad, because Deep Sea Diva gets these out. His effect gets him 800 attack, which makes him 22 attack beater. My next monster is Gishki Chains. Effects is his effects is like my favorite, because if you get if out of the 3 cards you draw, you get a ritual or a monster, it's like a free draw, and you're pretty much stacking, which is totally legal in the Gishkis. Gishki Beast. Gishki Beast gets you a level 4 or lower Gishki monster from your graveyard, which you can get a vision, or you can get like another level 4 to special summon Marrowgeist, or you can get a Roach, or you can get Utopia. Or if you want to use Vision as for like the ritual, then it's pretty good itself. Three Visions. Vision is self-explanatory. He gets a ritual monster from the deck to the hand. Also, he can count as the whole ritual as long as you have a ritual spell. And it doesn't matter what type of ritual spell, as long as it's a Gishki one. Next is 3 Hydrogens. Hydrogens are a nice beater, 16 attacker. If you destroy a monster, you get another Hydrogen, which is a Lagia or Dolka. So that helps, and I also have Legendary Ocean, which makes him gain 200, so they become an 18 beater, which is more hard to prester. Shadow's effects is like really nice. You get the ritual spells, or a ritual, you get the alchemy, or you get the forbidden arts, which helps a lot. And he also is like vision, and he can count as a whole ritual. One marker is like, I only want run, because if you have no ritual monsters or ritual spells in the graveyard, he actually is like pretty useless most of the time. He is a 16 attacker, but his effect only counts like later towards the end of the match, and that's where it makes a big difference. Abyss. Get any 1,000 or less defense to the field or to the hand. Shadow or Vision, which is an easy ritual. One of my favorite monsters out there, for at least this deck. 3 Deep Sea Divas. They are tuners, and they get out a level 3 or lower Sea Serpent from the deck. And really, you get like Cataster or Magical Android, or if you want, you can go for Armory Arm. And I'm running Legendary Ocean, so it downgrades her and the monster pulls out. So that's practically level 2, which is, as you know, Formula Synchron, which isn't a waste at all. To me, it's pretty cool. Okay, now we're gonna go for the spells. 2 salvages. Add two water monsters with an attack of 15 or less each in your graveyard. That's any one, like 2 a Vision and a Shadow, which is a ritual, which is beautiful. Really, the next card I pull out, if you don't run, don't even get the deck. Just don't. It's just like, without this card, it's pretty useless. 3 Aquamirrors. Aquamirror has its bad effects. When you send this card from the deck, from the graveyard back to the deck, you get a ritual monster to your hand, which is pretty helpful, because sometimes you can use one of the rituals to get another ritual. Also, it's a ritual spell. What can you complain about that for? This is Preparation of Rites. You can get a level 7 or lower ritual monster from your deck, and then add a ritual spell from your graveyard. Saves you time, and usually gets you a soul ogre. Okay. 2 Forbidden Arts to the Gishki. I like this card because it gets you the effect where you can take their monster like Super Poly, but the only backdraw is that you can't attack the turn you get that monster, and the attack with that monster is halved. So don't try to go all out with this card. It's not gonna help. Just have the Aquamirrors ready. One Mystic and one Heavy. Self-explanatory, just to blow up the background. Draw out the other messed up cards they have. One Dark Hole and one Monster Reborn. Best staples there are. Now we're going to go into traps. Mirror Force. Solemn Judgment. Torrential Tribute. I should be running 2 of these. It's a lot better. I'm supposed to have two Solemn Warnings. Helps against Samurais. They can't do OTK on you. Alright, then we're going to go into the rituals. 3 Soul Ogres. His effect is beautiful, and what makes him the best one of them all. Because you toss one Gishki monster from your hand to the graveyard, you're able to send one face-up card they have on the field back to the deck, which is amazing. Because not only they don't get their effect for anything, it's not destroying it. 2 Mind Daggers. Sorry about that. This stops like Judgment Dragon from being summoned in that deck. Because instead they can't have 5 because you're taking all of them back to the deck. Which one would you have? The Light ones or Judgment Dragon? Judgment Dragon seems less to handle. Seems more to handle with Gust Kraken. New format says you can only run 1, which is messed up. But since people are like overdoing it with the loot, that's what happens. Alright, we're gonna go to the extra deck. 1 Armor. 1 Scrap Dragon. 1 Stardust. 1 Lightning War. I'm gonna take this out. It's not really working. I don't know why. I should have just taken it out earlier and to put in a Roach. 1 Formula Synchron. Like I said earlier, easy to pull out as long as you have Legendary Ocean on the field. Let's go Android. 24 attacker. You gain 600 the turn you summon her because of her effects. 600. You gain 600 life points for every psychic monster on the field, including her. 1 Iron Chain Dragon. It's a nice attacker. 2 Mirror Gust. Sends any card back to decks. Makes Sangan a lot easier to deal with. Or any other card that I've destroyed to get their effects. Gachis. In case I decide to take out Legendary Ocean, this makes them gain 400 attack instead of 200. Okay. 1 Shining Elf. 1 Logia. And a Zolka for the other ones. 4 Hydra and Garons. And last but not least, Utopia. That's it for the extra deck. And then my side deck would be 3 Gemini Imps. Missed. It's just like, just in case I run into one of those decks that have nothing but traps. Starlight Road to get Stardust up on the field all easily. And because of the new format with 2 Tories, two Mirror Forces, Dark Hole and Heavy, it's like it's gonna be used more than once a duel. The extra Tory, in case I do run into the Samurais, I have my backup plan. Mirror Force, still, for Samurais. I hate Samurais. Dark World I can deal with. Mirror Votes. In case they ever special summon a monster from their deck, which they will because of the format, you can activate this, and you destroy it, and you draw a card. Simple as that. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. 2 Legendary Oceans. Gain 200, and they get downgraded a level, which isn't really a problem. I have a backup plan for that. 2 debunks. I cannot stress how badass this is. It stops Grapha, it stops Effect Valor, even though a lot of people have been taking it out. And that's it for the side deck. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe down there. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. My next deck profile will be of heroes. It may be in November or October, depending on what happens, if I can get all the cards by then. See you next time, people. Later, YouTube.